You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, Binibining Pilipinas International 2021, Hannah Arnold, and Grand International, Samantha Panlilio. So, Hannah and Samantha, hi, congratulations to you both. Okay, because we're three. I will start with Hannah first. Hannah, congratulations. And how are you feeling right now? Has it sunk in?
Thank you so much, Miss Pinky. Actually, it hasn't sunk in yet, but I'm so grateful for what this week has ahead of us. I'm so excited.
What does the week have in store for you?
We have a lot of media interviews and our official photo shoot tomorrow. So I think that's when I'm wearing the crown again, I'll start to cry and realize my dream has come true.
Dream come true for Hannah. Let's put context into this. It was in 2019 when you joined Binibining Pilipinas. I think you made it to top 15. And well, of course, you just made it. Well, let's repeat that. You made it to the top 15. But you didn't really win the contest back then. And then you joined now. And obviously, you are our Binibining Pilipinas International. Tell us the difference. What did you learn back then that you had to improve Sunday night to be able to win the crown?
Back in 2019, I guess there was so much expectations and I was kind of forcing myself to be someone else. However, after that night, I realized it's better for me to just truly be me, Hannah Arnold. And that's what I really brought on July 11. I just gave myself all to God and I said, it's his plans if I will win or not. And I just enjoyed the night so much.
Did you feel any pressure knowing that you were, the pick of some pageant enthusiasts?
I didn't feel the pressure. Instead, I used that as my motivation, knowing that so many people believe in me and that they were on the other side of the camera watching.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Samantha. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Miss Pinky.
Okay. Am I right? This is the third Samantha to win a Grand International. Am I correct? Because there was a Samantha Law who
yes.
I believe resigned, and then Samantha Bernardo, and then now a Samantha Panlilio. Is it destiny for Samanthas to win the Miss Grand or the Grand International?
I hope so. Maybe third time's the charm.
Well, congratulations to you. And let me repeat the question
Thank
I asked
so
Hannah. Has it actually sunk in? Nararamdaman mo na ba? Alam mo na ba? Or is it still parang nananaginip ka pa rin?
Yes, it definitely has not sunk in yet. But I'm just trying to feel all the emotions and just really enjoy the moment right now.
How positive were you during Sunday night that you would actually make it? What was your feeling? Kinabahan ka ba? Were you nervous? Or somehow you knew that you would land a slot or a spot?
I was just trying to enjoy the moment because, to be honest, I was definitely pressured, especially backstage right before the show. However, when the lights turned on and we started our opening dance number, I just told myself, just let go and just enjoy the moment. And I did. And I just feel very blessed to have had snatched a crown.
What was the pressure backstage that went away when the lights went on?
Yes, it was just like, getting yourself together, having your makeup ready, your hair ready, and having everything ready, once you get called to top 12, having a swimsuit there, your long gown. So, yeah.
Isn't it, it was so fast, right? During
yes.
Sunday night, right? You had all these over 34, or was it 34 or 35 candidates, and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, it was reduced to 12. They had to call out the 12 candidates, and then the competition again begins with the 12 candidates. Was there anything, Samantha, I guess, during the pageant, because you said, of course, there was a lot of pressure backstage, and then when the lights turned on, you did your best. Was there anything that, looking back, you told yourself, oh, I could have done this part better?
Not really, because I think when you join a pageant, you grow with it and you discover more things about yourself. So I don't think there's anything that I regret or would have changed throughout my journey in Binibining.
It's like you were answering a question from a judge with your answer right now. All right, Hannah
Yes.
and Samantha, we need to take a very short break. The Source will be right back. Welcome back to The Source. Our guest today, Binibining Pilipinas International 2021, Hannah Arnold, and Grand International Samantha Panlilio. So, Hannah, what is the one thing that you learned or discovered about yourself during this journey?
Honestly, I think since 2019, I was able to travel more around the Philippines and I got into modeling. So that's where I met so many beautiful designers and I learned their stories. So during our candidacy in 2020 and 2021, I brought those stories with me and I also heard the stories of the candidates. And I think that's what inspired me more, that this is such a beautiful pageant where we have an infinite variability of women and we're really celebrating them. So that's what I've truly learned this time.
And how are you preparing for the Miss International pageant, and when is this going to happen?
I totally forgot. You just reminded me just now that I have to start preparing. I guess I will beautiful speech that we get to share there in Miss International. So I'm going to do my best to bring all those stories of the Filipinos there on that stage.
Right, right. And Samantha, I'm gonna throw that same question. Unfair, no? Kasi nauuna si nauuna si Hannah. The one thing that you learned about yourself, really, just personally, after winning, through the journey and winning.
In Binibining, I definitely learned that there's always room for improvement. And if you take the initiative or the steps towards it, you can achieve that goal or achieve a better you. So yeah, that's what I learned during my journey.
I love that. You can really achieve a better you every day. We can all do that.
Yes.
You know, Samantha, they say that Samantha Bernardo is quite of a tough act to follow. Tell me what kind of improvements or preparations you are looking forward to doing or intend to do in preparation for the Miss Grand International.
Yes, so for the Miss Grand International, that will be on December. So I do have some time. However, I definitely want to work on my pasarela, which is our walk, because I know that that's really a huge factor, especially in Grand International. And of course, maintaining a good body as well.
I thought you were, I would have, I'll give you a 10 with that walk already Sunday night. But yeah, of course, there's always room for improvement. There's so much to know about Hannah and Samantha. I know that Hannah loves books. You were baptized here in the country. You had graduated in Canberra in Australia also. What's the one thing people don't know about you, Hannah, that you want them to know about?
I guess one thing that no one really knows, and it's pretty silly, but I think it's important. I have two different shaped ears. So one is shaped like my mom's and one is shaped like my dad's. And actually, when I look in the mirror, I remember that I have such a beautiful mix of Filipino and Australian heritage. And some people joke that my hearing is so good. So I use that as my weapon to really listen to people clearly and take action from that.
I love that. You know, it isn't silly because I did read either, was it Tito Norman or Adam?
Yeah.
They pointed that out, that they said that you have two different ears. Yeah, I did read about that, and it makes you more, it makes you listen better to the people around you. Samantha,
Yes.
what about you? What is the one thing we don't know about you that you want us to know?
Sorry?
What is the one thing people do not know about you that you want us to know about?
Oh, okay. So I actually am full-time. I work full-time for my family, and we are very involved with the business. So other than having this pageant, I also have a lot on my plate in terms of business and work-wise.
Okay. During a pageant, aside from all your preparations, okay, the most nerve-wracking would be, of course, the Q&A. That's something I guess the candidates would be most nervous about. Let me start with Hannah. And yes, I'm the one who asked you the question.
Yes.
Were you scared? Number one, just two things. Were you scared? No, let me repeat that. Were you nervous? And looking back, does it run in your head and say, I could have answered it in this other way?
Actually, yes, I was so nervous because back in 2019, that's where I didn't do so well in the Q&A because I was just super nervous trying to prove to everyone that I could answer. But instead, I ended up laughing at myself back then. So I was like, no, this is my time to truly use my voice and this platform. And I think I answered okay. But yeah, definitely, I would add a few different things. And I think, I'm not sure if I really answered the question directly, Miss Pinky.
Okay. So yeah, I guess you have that flashback. No, I guess that would be normal to anyone. You would have that flashback and think that, oh, I could have answered it this other way, or I'm happy. That's how it's really up to you how you look at it in hindsight. But we have 1 minute left. Samantha, what about you?
Yes, I was quite nervous backstage. However, when we went on stage, I looked at the girls beside me. I think Hannah was right beside me as well. And we just looked at each other like, we can do this. We're fine. So just be calm and be yourself. And so I think that really helped all of us during our Q&A portion.
Yeah, you guys, you did a fantastic job. You guys were phenomenal. I'm so glad I was part of it. And I wish you luck in your next journey, Hannah and Samantha. Again, muli, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, Miss Pinky.
Thank you so much, Miss Pinky.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.